Recording. Okay. Yeah, so love your story. I didn't even know that about you, so I've just learned something new. Thank you for telling me that, Angel. Can you just let us know what it is that really got you interested in when you saw Emma's ad? What is it that lit you up?
To be honest, it was when she said that you can work from home and the more effort you put in, the more you get out of it. And in all my jobs, I've tried to do that, but there's never really an opportunity to succeed more with more effort you put in. So I've just tried to make this a very goal-orientated thing and keep pushing myself. So every time I had a goal, I'm already on my way to my next one and trying to achieve it. But I don't know, she just motivated me from the start. She was amazing, and she's been an amazing mentor from day one. She explained it really well from the start as well, because I had no idea what the heck it was, what it was about, and what I was jumping into. So yeah, no, she's been an amazing mentor, and she's actually not only helped to teach me, but she's helped to teach my partner as well, because he's going to be jumping in next to me, isn't he? Yes. So it's been cool.
It's exciting. It's very exciting, honey. So what drives you? What keeps you going? What is it? Because I know you're a very passionate person, but what keeps you going?
Honestly, this book, I've almost filled it already, and I know that every time that I take a name off, I've helped someone else out, and the names that I've got in here are ones that genuinely need help in different aspects of their life. So it's taken a while to get the list going, but I just try to set goals all the time, and I write down everything from all the Zoom meetings. I try to show up whenever I can, as best as I can. But the book it's literally just a diary. It's just got everything that I've learned. I've got the commission understanding. I've got all of Adam's trainings, all of Kat's trainings. I've got everything in here. It's awesome. So I just try to revise it every week and kind of make sure that I'm on track with where I want to be. But yeah, I definitely recommend getting a book if you don't have one, because it's awesome. Keeps you sane.
Yeah, so it's obviously giving to others. It's contribution. That's what keeps you going. It's, and you know, seeing others get well, right? Being able to help somebody. Yeah. Big, beautiful heart this woman's got. Big, beautiful heart. So tell us what you do, because I know that's a question where you're probably, all the team are going, what the hell is she doing every day to get that many customers in a few days, right? So let's talk about that. Yes, you talked about how you're on trainings every day, but what are you actually doing in terms of your high paying activities?
I make sure that when I wake up in the morning, I've just pinned these up today actually. That's conversation starters, and I just make sure that from the moment I wake up, I know where I'm starting. So I definitely at the start was like, okay, if I just do a bit of everything and just, engage there, engage here, it wasn't going well because I was just trying to stretch myself out everywhere. So I've noticed that if I focus on one thing at a time and achieve my first high paying activity, and then I'm check it off the list, and then just go one by one. And when I start to get frustrated, just walk away, have a coffee, do whatever I need to do to get calm down, and then come back to it with a fresh mind. Because I was saying to my partner today that if I'm doing it frustrated, I'd rather just have that procrastination moment, because you need time for yourself, definitely. So it's the routine. It's knowing that once I've done something, I can tick it off and start planning my next day. Checklists have been my thing the whole time.
So you plan your day, right? You plan your day. Wow, that's great. So what I hear you saying is that you're reaching out to people and starting new conversations, right? Do you have a minimum number of how many you do every day?
So at the moment, I'm writing them down as I go. For the first week, I had 6, and it was just staying at that 6. And now I've got 24 people, and I just try to constantly message them. And I'll message them every day and check up on them, see how they're doing, engage. And these are people that, because when I started, I was one of the people that was like, I can't get anyone. I won't have anyone to reach out to help out. But then I kind of just started looking at people's posts and I was like, well, hold up, they've got pains in this area. So I'll just start engaging and then put them onto my list and try to message them in my next day. But yeah, I'm messaging 22 people a day.
Wow, that's amazing. That's epic. And just want to say to all of you who are going, holy fuck, that's 22 people a day. I don't know if I can do that. Just, you don't have to do that. If you can't do that, then that's okay. This is Angel's, what she does, right? And this is what's working for her. If you've got the time and the inclination and the drive to do it, then absolutely do it. But and one of the things that you talked about, Angel, is being focused on doing that and not being distracted by anything else, because you find it works better, right?
Definitely, yeah.
And do those conversations turn into inviting them to have a look at the product or the business? Because I know that you've already put me into a 3-way chat with someone, and we've got a call with her on Friday, so you've got lots of interest around that. Is that because you've been inviting them?
So a lot of it's been people reaching out to me asking what it is that I'm doing, just from having conversations. As soon as I ask them about, what they're doing for work, once I start getting into a good conversation, I notice 10 to 12 messages in, you're kind of, and you're able to connect to them personally. So you're able to see, where their emotional pains are, what they want to improve in their life and what they struggle with. So by that point, I just invite them to watch a video and see what I'm doing. And if it resonates with them, then awesome. And if they have any questions, I'll chuck them in a chat with Tanya or Emma or both of them. And if not, then we continue conversation anyway, and they're still interested at a later point.
Yeah. And the other thing that you've been doing is you've been following up, haven't you? So going back to those, and closing. And, one of the things that I think that, what you're doing is amazing. And, this can take months and months and months of teaching people how to do this. And Angel's just kind of picked up on it just that easily. It's obviously something that you're naturally good at. But one of the things that Angel's been doing a lot of, and that is asking for help. She is highly teachable, and Emma can totally vouch for me here when, we can say that our chat has been going off, hasn't it, Emma? Because, and, Angel will say, I'm so sorry for all the questions, but honestly, we do love it. Was that Emma that just said that? Yes, we love it.
She's helping me too.
Yeah.
She's helping me.
Yeah. Yeah. And isn't that incredible?
Ages to get this, Angel.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think that's key here. And we talk about this a lot. One of the things that we want to say to new team when they first start is, as long as you're teachable, you can be successful. And Angel has really showed us that, right? So tell us about that, Angel. Why is it that you are asking about everything?
Even though I get really bad anxiety towards asking so many questions, I want to know as much as I can and get as much knowledge on this as I can, because I figured that if I advance myself as much from the start as possible, then once I have very soon when I have someone under me, I'll be able to kind of guide them alongside me and teach them everything fresh, rather than learning it along the way and then teaching it to them. I just want to have it all there and be able to get as much knowledge on this from the start. And from engaging in all the Zoom calls and stuff, a lot of people have said that one of their regrets was at the start they didn't take it seriously, and they were like,
I was one of them.
this could be a side job or whatever, but they didn't see the possibility from it. So I'm trying to see the possibility from the start rather than setting myself back.
Yeah. Love that. That is such a great attitude. One of the things that a lot of the leaders say is you've got to treat this business like a business
As a business.
and not like a hobby, because that's what's going to pay you. Definitely. Love it, Angel. It's amazing. Now, one of the things that I want to touch on is, you talked, and I know fear's been massive for you. I know the first time that you shared your story on the event that I didn't actually see, but I heard you were amazing. You were terrified, right? Shitting bricks. Yeah.
I still am right now.
Yeah, and I know that as soon as I said to you, hey, honey, do you want to share tonight? And you were like, yes, but I'm really scared. And you called me just because you're like, what are you going to ask me? What are we going to talk about? And, and so I know you're really scared. So what is it? How do you get past that fear?
I do something bigger that scares me more. So
Wow.
I kind of take the fear and transition it to something bigger. So next is my event launch, which I'm terrified for. But I'm just trying to focus on the next thing as well as the current thing, because like you keep saying to me, Tanya, this is going to be, as soon as it's done, I'll be ready for the next thing. And I just need to keep that in my mind from the start so that I can build my confidence, because anxiety has been a really massive factor for me for five or so years now. So it stopped me from doing a lot in life, and I'm just not letting it anymore. It can't happen.
I love that. That's amazing. That's just amazing. And I love that you go for the bigger thing. So it's really, you've really got this drive to push yourself to get past it. And that confidence, I can see it. Like, I don't know, I'm just going to share about what, the little conversation she had in the chat today, Emma, where she actually asked for help and then sent a message through, screenshot of the message that she sent through to her friend without even saying what we suggested, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Perfect. I was like, oh my God,
yeah.
You don't need us.
And we're like, you don't even need us, Angel. You're doing well. And it's only been, 3 weeks, and you've already got it, so you've picked it up. And that's it. It's just building your confidence and belief in that you can do this. And that is, so are you feeling stronger now from when you first started?
I am. And another thing I forgot to say is a lot of people, I keep hearing this, but a lot of people feel your confidence and it makes them confident about the product. The more that they kind of invest in the time and knowledge on it, the more that they want it. And I'm trying to live by that. The product's helping me amazingly, as well as the program already. So I've already got that confidence in it, and it's awesome just seeing other people feel that same way before they've even received it. But yeah, I'm just loving the whole journey.
Yeah, that's so true. It's like attracts like, hey, when you're feeling like it, you're going to attract the same people to you. And I think that's got a massive part about where you're at and why you're attracting so many people, because you're feeling enthusiastic, you're feeling passionate about it, and so you're attracting the same people to you. So, and that's huge. We talk about this a lot. So I think that's key, guys. So I want to talk a little bit around, what you think is the biggest learning for you. And you may have touched on this already. What do you think you've learned the most so far?
To be honest, that I can probably do 100,000 times more than I thought I was capable of. I don't have to let anxiety hold me back. I don't have to let anything hold me back. And I just believe that whatever I tell myself, I'll be able to achieve. And I've never had this mindset before now. I've never had this confidence to be able to do something. So it's really awesome.
It is awesome. It's really awesome. So do you think that this business, or, doing this has changed that, has brought,
it's been the whole reason for that. Oh, the business, the support, everything behind it.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. It's been just a journey that I never thought that I'd be on. So I'm really privileged to be here.
Oh, we're so privileged to
We
have
love
you,
you,
honey.
Angel.
Love
We
you.
do. We do. So tell us, what has been your favourite part of this journey so far, honey?
Having you guys, honestly, I cannot explain it. Gosh, I know about this, but just having you guys and having everyone's support. I know I've messaged quite a lot of you on this chat right now about all different things. Even from the start, I just messaging like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And I've loved having Hazel to talk to as well. She's been, oh my gosh, she's been amazing. She's inspired me because it sounds like our stories are very similar with the weight and the struggles prior to this. So I've really related to her from day one, from as soon as Emma told me about her, really. And I went and searched her up that second. I was like, yes, I need you on my Facebook. So it's been definitely the support.
Wow, that's amazing. You're just awesome. So I just want to ask, just remind everybody who's on here, if you want to ask Angel any questions, you go for it, pop it in the chat or come off mute and ask her some questions. I know Janet's already asked her one about the book. But just one last thing, Angel, that I'd really love you to share, honey, and that is there any advice that you can give to anyone new starting in the team that you think would be helpful for them?
Honestly, if you focus from day one, you're going to be so set. You're always welcome to message me. I'm happy to talk to anyone and help you out with anything I can. If you motivate yourself, then you can do anything. You can really strive, and it doesn't matter if you don't know anyone, because I didn't think I knew anyone either. But just go big from the start, and you won't regret it. You'll get all the bonuses, you'll get all the friends along the way, and you'll do amazing in the whole business.
That's great advice. And it's really interesting when you said that you didn't know many people and you've got 8 customers and people coming out of the woodwork still asking you about the product, asking you about the business. Seriously, this woman has people messaging her about the business. Right?
Already.
And wasn't Adam saying on training on Monday night that people don't inbox you about the business? Well, they're inboxing her about the business. So, it's attraction, guys. It's getting into that, who do I want to attract, and aligning yourself and being completely passionate and enthusiastic about what you're doing.
And do be picky. Do be picky about who you choose, because they're going to be your team forever, and they're going to be, if you have amazing ones, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get as picky as I can and find the best people, because they're going to be
people like you.
Yeah, let's bring some more angels into our team, Emma?
We need some more angels.
Yeah. Awesome, honey. Well, I'm going to speak for all of the team here and just say how blessed we are to have you. And thank you so much for sharing. And didn't she do well? Oh my God, for someone who is terrified.
So proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Any questions, you guys can pop in the chat. I'm going to unspotlight you now, honey, so you don't feel like everyone's staring at you.
Thank you.
Because they actually are. Right. So thank you so much for sharing, Angel. We do love you, and we love all that advice that you've given. It's such good advice.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. So I have some really, really exciting things that I want to share with you guys now. Oh my God, I've been trying to contain myself all day. I'm just going to mute you, Emma, because I couldn't quite hear. So a few things that I just want to talk about. First thing, August numbers. Remember that we've got our incentive for August. Remember, 5 points and you get $50 voucher. So far, I think I've only got Angel and Maxine at 5 points getting a voucher. So if you know that you've got 5 points, remember that 1 point is for a customer, 2 points are for a new team. So if you know that you've had 5 customers, or you've had a team and 3 customers, then make sure that you pop it in that incentive album, because I'm actually totaling them tomorrow, and I will be sending out messages to those of you who have got it. I think I'm already in conversation with Angel and Maxine around what voucher you ladies want, but I don't want to forget anybody. I don't want to miss anybody out if you've got 5 points from last month. And well done all of you, because we got 36 customers in the team last month, and my goal was 40, so we got so damn close to it. So it was such a good month. Second thing I want to talk about, so this is really, really exciting, and I've talked a little bit to some of my leaders today around this. So you guys know, for some of you, you know that I've been wanting our team to get to QNMD now for quite a while. Well, it's now real. We're this close. And what I'm aiming for, and what I'm aiming for as a team, is that we are there by the end of October. So that is 8 weeks. 8 weeks. So what does that look like? As a QNMD team, it means that we're one of the leading teams in New Zealand. Now, when we think about leading teams in New Zealand, at the moment, there's only one. We will be one. So we will be the second one. And when you become a leading team, it means that you get a voice, and you get to be part of those leadership decisions for New Zealand and all our team in New Zealand. So how exciting is that? That's really exciting. I really like that. So, you know, we get to be involved in any major decision making that we have around conferences in New Zealand. You know, we get to be, so it means that for speakers and any ideas and things that goes on for events in New Zealand, guess who gets first dibs? We do. Guess what that means, guys? That means that I get to bring you guys as my team along and introduce you to actually speaking and inspiring other people, right? That's exciting. And if you feel like Angel and you're going, holy fuck, that is terrifying me. Actually, it's really exciting being on stage and inspiring so many people just through sharing your story. So that to me is pretty exciting. And we all know that getting to Q, it's not just about me getting to Q, this is a team effort. So this is about us collectively getting to Q, being a QNMD team. Who's excited? Who's excited? Okay, I want to see all the excitement in the chat, please. I want to see all the excitement. Go get Oprah. Sarah. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm really, really excited. And so what this means is I'm going to have a massive goal for this month. 50 customers in the team. 50. Now, we've done this before. Remember, we did this before, and we had having Linda as an incentive, and she came and she spoke, right? Because we got 74. We blew it out of the water. So we can do 50 customers again. And who wants a promotion? Who's going to put their hand up for a promotion, right? Yeah. Okay. So we can do 60. Yes. I totally agree. So I'm really, really pumped for this, and I'm really wanting to do as much as I can for you guys to help you achieve your promotion. So I'm going to give you some homework, because guess what's happening next week on Huddle? We've got Jess joining us on Huddle. Yes, we've got Jess. So Jess is going to be helping you guys with promotion. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down what you want this month. What do you want to end on this month? What does it look like? I'm going to come off spotlight, because there I can see gallery view now. I get to see, look at all your beautiful faces. So what do you want this month to look like for you? Because we're going to give it to Jess, and Jess is going to be talking around that and how we can help you get there. And then of course I know what you want, and I can help you as well, and so can your uplines. So that is exciting. Can you share who Jess is for new people? Sorry, Tammy. Yes, of course I can. So Jess is our amazing New Zealand rep for from HO. So she is a beautiful staff member who looks after the Kiwis. So she is there for us as our HO coach. She is there for us, supporting us to get promotions in any way, shape or form. So she is essentially our go-to person for anything, any of our questions, anything that we want at this point. So really excited that she's going to be coming on and helping you guys get there. She is pumped up and she wants to see us as the next QNMD and the next NMD team in New Zealand. How exciting is that? She's totally rooting for us. Okay, so that's exciting. God, so many exciting things. Now, the next thing that I wanted to share, got that. Okay, so what I'm going to do to help you guys is I'm going to start what we call a power hour, and it's going to be daily. So, yes, Angel, I can see you getting excited already. Look at it. So the power hour is going to be an hour every day that's going to work for everybody so that you can all jump on and we can all do some work together. And this can essentially be your DMO time. And once you've done your DMO, you don't have to do anything else for the rest of the day on your business. That's your business time done. So this is going to help us to actually make sure that we're getting into action. And I'm totally going to be there and doing my DMO at the same time, because sometimes I get through the end of my day and it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm doing my DMO and I don't want to do that anymore because I've put so much into everything else. So let's find a time and put this in the chat. I love that goal, by the way, Emma. Put in the chat what time suits you better, because I want to work it so that we've got the majority of the team on at the same time. I know we've got Kieran works full time, Tammy works full time, Emma works sometimes, right? Rachel works. I know Angel works. And I know we've also got to be mindful that Janet's in the UK. So 12 p.m. Emma. Okay. Working each day till 3. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's a good idea, Tammy. We could do that, honey. We could do maybe, I don't know, 2 evenings and 3 work days, or 3 work evenings and 2 work days, or maybe a lunchtime. What works for you, Kieran and Tammy? You guys are the ones that work full time. So let's pop in what works for you best first. Come off mute if you want to. It's probably going to be easier.
Yeah, I was just trying to write a novel. I was just thinking, because we've got trainings sort of on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights, why don't you have like a mid-morning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday night or something? Because I can always take an hour or so off 1 or 2 weekdays, but I just think Thursdays and Fridays are kind of like that we don't have any trainings on or anything.
Yeah.
Just my thoughts anyway. Yeah.
Yep, good thoughts. So when we say evenings, maybe we could do early evenings, so that, because I know I actually enjoy having my Thursday, Fridays where I don't have to do anything on a Thursday, Friday night. So maybe if we do them earlier, like 5:30, 6 maybe, Tammy, is that?
Yeah, afternoon. Yeah, I can finish early on Fridays and things too. So just options, because the trainings are on those first 3 nights. I just thought it's better not doing any nights on those nights.
Yeah. 6 p.m. works for you, Rachel?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm quite flexible, but on my days that I'm working, I don't get home until 7 in the morning, and then I'm up for about an hour, half an hour to an hour. So, I mean, 7's probably a little bit early, and that's kind of when everyone's getting off to work. But yeah, if we wanted to do, I think some people really like the, that 8 o'clock, let's get into it, let's start our day, and then we don't have to think about it, kind of thing. So that works for me as well. But also I find that 6 in the evening, that's quite a good time, because everyone's kind of sitting down then, and if you know what I mean, everyone's getting home from work, so that's when your chats are really going to start building. So that's when you can really get some momentum going for customers, and that I think everyone's sitting down looking at their phones. I know
7 p.m.
Yeah,
7 p.m.
I think the afternoon's quite a good time.
Okay,
it's kind of
good point to kind of sorry.
What about mornings, Janet? I mean, Emma's mentioned 7 a.m. Rachel's mentioned 8 a.m. What about mornings for you, for Janet, for Maxine? I mean, mornings suit me because I get out of bed. It means I've got to get out of bed for my walk earlier. So it's probably
yeah, mornings. Mornings are fine for me because it's the evening then for me. So my evening's great. Yeah.
It's just trying to hit those peak times when you're gonna, it's when you're doing your email, and I think it's just really important for everyone to remember that we want to hit our peak times when people are going to be looking at their phones, but it's even one of those things. I know you can save your posts and post them later, so you could always, set up a post for the day and say, right, I'm going to post that at 12 because everyone's going to be having their lunches then, and that's when people will go on.
Posting. Well, the thing is with our power hours, we probably won't be focusing on posting. It will be more around inviting, reaching out, following up. Conversations. It'll be that rather than posting. Posting is something that you guys will need to manage throughout your day, whether you do 1 or 2 a day. We could do a day where we focus on posting, another day where we focus on reach outs, another day inviting, another day follow-ups. If you want to, we could do it like that, but I would rather have a regular power hour where we're doing something of everything. Maybe we could do 1 post.
I think
Yeah, go for it, Tammy.
That's a really good point. It's a good point. 2 things really. It's a good point what Rach is saying about times, because even if we're doing reach outs, whatever we're messaging to people, we don't want them to be kind of like right at the beginning of starting their day at work or something like that. So it is quite good to sort of think about that in terms of if we are messaging people, is it going to be a time when they can actually take it in? But also, I do think it's great to start the day with this, like what Angel's doing, sitting down and doing your power hour, even if you're writing it all down and you're starting it off, it means you're actually getting cracking into your job for the day.
Yeah. What I find lately is I've been going, because my shift starts at 11, officially at 11, then I finish at 7. So what I've been doing lately is, because I missed the 21-day challenge, I've been going through the 21-day challenge myself. So I think I'm up to challenge day 4. And what I've been doing is when I sit down at work, that's the first thing I kind of do. So I sit down, I read through my patient notes, and then that's kind of the first 20 minutes gone. And then for the next hour, I kind of spend working on my business. And I find that works quite well for a lot of people, because although everyone else is sleeping, they also wake up to that. So then they see that when they wake up. And my friends who are in Aussie and that, quite often they're still online because they're a little bit behind us. But everyone sees that first thing in the morning when they wake up. And quite often then that's when, I know for me, I never get straight out of bed. So I always look on my phone first. So quite often people reply to you for me towards the end of my shift. But I think that works quite well as well, spending, if you're hitting them right early in the morning, then they're replying to you as soon as they wake up and it's fresh in their mind.
Okay, so good points made there. Thanks, Rachel. I've basically put down that the best times for everybody are either the mornings or the evenings. Now, I know, Sarah, that you've said that 9 a.m. works better for you. That's not going to work for like Tammy and Kieran. I'm flexible. I know that Maxine's flexible, because we're both at home and we don't have little kids to run around after. But I'm just wondering whether we do maybe a couple in the morning and 3 in the evening or something, or 2 in the evening and 3 in the morning, so that we're covering most of you, so that those of you that can't do the morning or can't do the evening, at least you're getting on a couple of times, and maybe we could swap them over, or I don't know. What are you thinking?
Why don't you record it and leave it posted somewhere so that people can come back to it during the day if they can't make the first one?
I could.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that would be good, because then I can just, pick it up at a certain time every day and
the morning would be so
make
good
it part of my
get
routine.
into a routine.
I could.
Maybe we just check in with each other. We just check in with each other at the end of the day and just have a check-in group for this next 8 weeks.
Yeah, we could. What we could do is just have a chat group for whoever's on, and then I could pop everything in the chat group. So if you've missed it, we could do that. We could do it in the morning, and if you've missed it, we could pop it in the chat group. You could watch it and then check it off. So the thing is,
perfect.
I don't want this to be about you have to do it. This is a challenge, and when you say you're going to do it, you're going to commit to it. I want this to come from you guys, and I want this to be helpful. Yes, we're really wanting to build our team so that we're, you know, aiming for Q in 8 weeks' time, and this is going to really support us. But I also want to really help you set up some really good daily habits. It's going to set you.
We really need it. I really need it, and it reflects.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I really need it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does 6, what time's better, 6, 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning for 3 mornings?
7.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we want one time, 6, 7 or 8.
7:30.
7 or 8's fine with me.
7:30.
Go, Kieran. Go, Kieran. I'm hearing
So
you.
you need to take me out of this equation because I start work at 7 o'clock in the morning and I don't finish
no,
at
Kieran.
4:30. So I'm not going to be, don't include me in this because I am not going to be able to do the morning ones. And with my job, I can't just start my day and then go into something else because I'm in a really an open office and I have people coming up to me all the time. So for me, it's, I'll go with the majority, but my schedule is my schedule and it's a quote unquote regular job. So I have to, they're paying my bills at the moment. It's not something that I can do.
Yeah,
just
totally get it.
That hour.
Yeah, totally get it. Totally get it. And I think that's why I think it's good that if we record them, put them in the chat, and if you want to do them later, Kieran, you can do it later. It's up to you guys.
I get up in the morning and start at 5:30 with mine anyway, so I'll just check in with you.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. So how about we do 7:30 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Does that suit everybody? It means I'm getting up at 7 for my walk.
I just had to change one of my alarms.
Great. Okay.
Yep.
Everyone else
at the moment,
all good with 7:30?
Yep.
All good. Okay.
Committing.
Sorry?
Committing. I was just saying I'm committing.
7:30
I'm going to commit to being awake for an extra hour and a half of my day.
Monday, Tuesday. That's great, Rachel. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Thursday, Friday, 6 or 7 p.m. 6 p.m. Everyone?
Either, probably 6.
6?
Yeah. Short and street's on at 7.
Yeah. Seriously, Rachel.
Seriously,
that is really sad. That is really
I have
sad.
to compromise. This is my Wednesday night compromise. Short and street's on at 7. I have to compromise.
I love
I'll
it.
go back tomorrow morning and watch
That's
this.
hilarious.
Hey,
that's hilarious.
Kat was confessing to Coca-Cola last week, so you're all good.
Oh, Coke is her nemesis. She cannot live without it, but it's also not good for her. So yeah,
We all have our shame.
Mum and I quite often have to decide whether we have to talk to her partner about whether we're going to watch Shaun Street in the lounge or whether we're going to be booted to the bedroom to watch it on my tablet because we have conflict.
Hey Rachel, isn't there like a TV2 plus one where you can watch it an hour later?
Yeah, I can do, but I can't get to the TV because he's still out there watching his TV, so I can't.
Or TVNZ on demand?
Yeah, that's what I watch. I have TVNZ on demand because quite often as well, by 7 I'm ready to go for my evening nap before work. But yeah, I don't want to compromise, too much. I like to watch it at 7.
Well, it's good that you're putting your business first, Rachel. I'm really impressed. So Max and Janet, are you okay with 6 p.m? I know Janet's probably a bit early for you, isn't it, honey?
It is at the minute. I think when the clocks change, then I'll be able to do it. But but I can watch the recordings on those days. That's fine with me.
Okay. And Max, you're okay with that time? I know you don't like
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the chance of me doing it Friday night is really slim, but so don't worry about me for Friday night. I'll probably pike on Friday night, but the other times I can be there. I'm really happy to do the mornings, and I do think I need the commitment as well. So I think it'd be good for me to have the structure because I've got a bit loose again.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, what we'll do then is we will commit those times: 7:30 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 p.m. Now, I'm just going to have a look at my calendar because I think that we can start this tomorrow night. Who's keen on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Kyle's keen. Yep, I can do 6 p.m. Thursday, tomorrow night, my Zoom for an hour. Now make sure that you have your phones and you're ready to work. What we will do is have some kind of structure where we will be reaching out to people. We'll be looking at inviting, possibly even doing a post, doing some follow-ups. So just make sure you're prepared for whatever it is that you need, that you've maybe, I don't know if you're like Angel and you've got a list of people that you're going to follow up on or people that you want to invite to. But yeah, just come along prepared. But also to be a chance to be asking questions too. So I think it would be really cool if they have Maxine and Tammy, the likes of Maxine and Tammy on, and Kieran and Sarah, who have been doing this for a wee while and got quite a bit of experience in it, so that we can help people answer questions or anything that comes up, or even Emma. So cool. Now, something else really, really exciting that we're doing. So now that we're starting our power hours, I want to give you guys all something for coming along and taking part in the power hour, for sharing on the events, and for turning up and interacting on Huddle every week. So what I'm going to do is, when you guys turn up to power hour and you stay for the whole hour and you do the work, I'm going to write your names down. Ooh. And that's every day. So if you come on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but you don't come Thursday, Friday, I'll put your name down for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you get your name in a drawer 3 times. If you share your story, any story, or share anything on the event, your name goes in the drawer. If you turn up to Huddle and you're on the whole time and you're interacting with your camera on too, that's another thing. So you've got to have your camera on. You can't just sit there with your camera off, because we don't actually know if you're interacting or you've just got it on for the sake of having it, you know, or you've just there and pretending to be interacting. Your name goes in the drawer. So the more you do this stuff, the more chances you've got of having your name pulled out. And every week, at the end of every week, every Friday, I'm going to pull a name out of the drawer, and you'll all get a little gift from me in the mail every week.
That's awesome.
How exciting is that? So
it's fun in mail.
Yeah, it is fun getting mail, eh?
Awesome and exciting.
Nobody else gives me mail.
Exciting.
Nobody else gives me mail either.
So this is a really good. This is a really good time to be getting all your team excited about coming to trainings and sharing on the event, and coming to Power Hour and doing the work. So, you know, you've all got the same opportunity as everybody else. So how excited. I'm really excited about that. Very excited. Okay. One last exciting thing. Oh God, I can't contain myself. There's so much excitement right now. So be prepared. This month, something big is coming. Something big that HO are going to release. They haven't yet, so I can't say too much. But use this.
Business is free.
Use this week and maybe the next couple of weeks to prepare. And talk to lots of people, talk to them about the business, follow up on all those people that have been sitting in your inbox, kind of where the conversations went a bit cold, and re-engage with them, because the more that you have sitting there, the more potential there is to really build your business big this month. So you know those promotions you want? Put those up somewhere on your vision board so you can see them, because this could be a way of making them happen.
Are we focusing more on the product or the program, like the business?
Both.
Both, okay.
But I mean, obviously our customers are our base, and we don't have a business without customers, right? They're our bread and butter.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, just while we're here, are you able to just, when you're finished, touch on just Juice Plus Global? Because I got an email about that the other day, but I was a little bit confused about what it was all about.
Oh, okay. And but the business, that's going to be where the focus is going to be, Angel, bringing on team. Okay, that's to answer your question. Yeah, and I know you've got quite a few, honey.
Got my one here.
Yeah, let's bring Leighton in. Let's get him started. So what now, anybody got any questions around any of that stuff? Who's excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds great.
Definitely excited.
I'm so super pumped about this.
Yeah.
Not allowed to do personal home drop-offs now, Tanya. You've got everyone excited about getting personal mail. I know. Isn't it cool, Hazel? What do you mean you're not allowed to do personal home drop-offs now? Is that because of COVID?
Because you got everyone excited about getting mail from the postman.
Yeah.
I will though. If you guys live close to me, I'll drop it off to your mailbox. I might even actually come and say hello and give you a big hug and say well done.
Hugs are the best.
I know.
Yeah, that's exciting.
They are the best. So aren't you lucky if you live close to me? Yeah. Any questions?
It's not a question, but something else really exciting is that I'm coming down next week. So anyone who wants to catch up next week, I'll be down. I know I wasn't down that long ago, but that's really exciting for me.
Down where, Rachel?
I'm coming down to Wellington from Hawke's Bay. So anyone who wants to meet up, we'll arrange like a lunch or a coffee or something like we did last time, because I feel like that was really good. But unfortunately, I only caught up with Tanya and Cinnamon and Tammy and Hazel from the team.
It was nice though. It was nice.
Yeah, it was. But anyone who's able to get in, I'm pretty sure Wednesday's pretty much booked out ATAM with our eyebrows, but other than that, the rest of I'll arrive probably on Tuesday night, so it's probably not going to work. But other than that, I'll be there till about Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, it'll be really good to catch up with everyone. It'd be nice to kind of catch up as a team, because there's so many of you that are new. I don't know yet. That it'd be just nice to see all the new faces, get a bit of DMO done, and just really utilize that time really well.
Well. So, Max, I was just thinking about your team, maybe even Tammy, your team, who are not here. I know you've got Hazel and Janet here, and Rachel, but and Katrina, but just thinking about whether it would be a good idea if I did a live or something about this incentive. Do you think that would be helpful?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That you could tag them in? What do you think, Max?
Yeah.
Would that be helpful?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I just have a little message group for my team, and that way anyone that's getting overwhelmed with all the other information from all the groups and threads and everything, I just post anything really important into our team thread, so that any little videos like that really helpful, because I'll say, watch this one.
Yeah, same.
I've got somebody calling me, but she's calling me too bloody early. Go away, Sharmette. It's meant to be 9 o'clock. Anyway, okay, so I'll do that tomorrow then. I'll do a live tomorrow. Now, any other questions that you want to ask before we go? Nope. Okay. What was the global thing, Rachel? I'm hopeless with emails. I never look at them.
I saw it. I saw it. It's the American conference, online conference.
I didn't really understand what it was about, but I just wondered whether it was going to be something worth attending, because I'd have to book that. I'm pretty sure it's a weekend. I've just looked at my diary and I'm actually house sitting that weekend, so I can probably schedule it out. But there was quite a lot of time, so I just didn't know whether they're all kind of the same thing or whether it's all different things.
I don't know much about that, but I do know that Bear Grylls is going to be speaking, so it's going to be huge.
Rachel, they're all the online conferences, starting with the US on the 3rd of October, and then you go down through and you end up with the our Australian one, which is on the 24th. So yeah.
So are they all the same? Are they all the same though, or are they all quite different per country?
Well, they're all different.
They're all very different.
Yeah.
So it's probably worth catching a few different ones, is it? So because you're going to get different things from different countries.
It's very worth it. Very worth it.
It's good to know, because then what I can start doing is I can start writing down in my diary dates to block out that I'm going to need to tell work that I'm not going to be available for those days.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the US one has Bear Grylls and some other guy who apparently is quite big over there, but I don't know who he is. But Bear is huge. He's been taking the product since he was young because his mum's.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that too, because there's a fee on it, and I was wondering if we're all getting together for it and paying one fee, or if we should all just pay our own fee and jump on. Like,
What I might do is just have a chat with Kat and see how that works.
Is it quite a big fee though, or is it? I thought it was quite. I thought when I read it, I didn't think it was that dear, but I'm not sure.
Mm. It wasn't a New Zealand price, so you'd have to convert it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
have a question.
It's 12. It's £12. So it's £12 UK. So it'll be $24 New Zealand dollars.
Okay, that's quite reasonable.
That's very cheap.
Yeah.
What's
I'd
the
be willing
question,
to pay
Tammy?
that myself.
So with the Vitality Hub, I just noticed, I went in there and had a look. I haven't really promoted it yet because I'm very uncertain when you go into it. It's got options to purchase products, and I don't know who they're going to purchase them off. So I haven't been sharing the link to the Vitality Hub because there's a link in there to go shopping.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Anyone else seen that?
Maybe you can ask
haven't
in
looked
the
for it.
Team Love chat, Tammy. Can you do that tomorrow? Because
I'm not going to promote it if it's going to have an open thing for people to shop, because I don't know where they're shopping from, you know, who it's going to go back to. So yeah, okay, I'll ask in Team Love. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that Kat might be able to answer for us. So far, I have started tonight. In terms of the incentives and the names, I've got names already for tonight. So I've got people that shared tonight in our event, and I've got people that have turned up for Huddle written down here, and whoever turns up tomorrow night and Friday night, I'll also write your names down as well. So just so you know, it started this week, and I will be drawing a name on Friday night.
You have to be here on Friday night to win, or is it just if you're not there, then you just get a surprise?
If you're not there, then you don't actually get your name in the draw.
Oh no, but I'm saying like if your name's already in the draw from previous nights, then but if your name's drawn out but you're not on the event, do you still get your prize?
Yeah, you do, but by turning up to all these things, you've got a higher chance of winning because your name's in there. Like your name could potentially be in there 7 times.
Just I'm thinking that I probably won't be able to get there on a Friday night, so I wouldn't know who's going to be drawn. But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All good, Kieran. Bye. We're off now anyway. Great to see you, lovelies. See you tomorrow night.
Nice to see you too. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.